Welcome to my Blue Gorilla GreeGree guide. And a bit of a plot spoiler. Yeah, of course I get it. But you'll have to stay tuned to the end to find out how long it took and how much money it actually cost me. So what is the reason for this video? Well, for years, I've really wanted to complete my GreeGree, and I'm not one for completing anything, but I've always, ever since I heard about the Blue Gorilla GreeGree, I've always wanted it. Now, if you look at my GreeGree here, I've got 7 different possible GreeGrees. Ninja Monkey Small, Ninja Monkey, Gorilla GreeGree, Bearded Gorilla, Small Zombie, Normal Zombie, and the Monkey GreeGree. There is actually 8, which is a Blue Gorilla, and that requires getting hold of a monkey skull, which is quite a rare item to get. So I've wanted the Blue Gorilla GreeGree for years, to the point at which when I'm doing clue scrolls, if I see a zombie impling flying around, I'm stopping what I'm doing, I'm chasing it. I mean, let's face it, if I was about to get my first kill against Zamorak and a zombie impling flew past, I would have chased it. I wanted the Blue Gorilla that bad. And I've looked into other ways of getting it, which is buying the impling jars, but when I've done the maths on that, you're looking at having to spend 400 million. No chance was that happening. But there is now a new method, thanks to the Hets Oasis and a new familiar that can be built, the Holy Scarab familiar, and the scrolls it has. You have the same chance of getting the monkey skull from that method as from the implants. It's a 1 in 3,000 chance, but it's much cheaper to do, so I thought, why not give it a go? So what did I start with resources wise? Well, to start with, ignore any of the values on the screen. They're complete nonsense. They're not accurate at all. I bought myself 5k of the scrolls, 100 of the pouches, and 200 of the summoning potions. Didn't know how many of anything I'd need. Yeah, these prices are completely inaccurate. I bought these slowly over a 1 or 2 month period. I paid 4k for each scroll and 50k for each pouch. So on the scrolls and pouches, I spent about 25 million in total. Sounds expensive, but considering it would have been 400 million to buy all the impling jars to try it, this seemed like a bargain to me. So I started out by making a loadout and then putting the familiar special ability on a hotkey on the action bar, and also the potion on an action bar. And with the hotkeys, I was able to quickly and efficiently just run through them. It took a bit of tweaking. It turned out that I needed 4 4-pot potions because I'm not analytical. I'm not like Protox. I don't do all the maths. I just sort of go on the fly. And it works out that the special ability costs 12 points and the potion gives 15 points. So it works out roughly that for every 5 scrolls you use, you will need 4 sips of potion. So 4 doses seemed to work out about right, so you could fill an inventory on one loadout. About halfway through my first familiar, my first pouch, I ran out of scrolls. So this looks to be less of a grind than I thought, because you get through the scrolls quite quickly, and I wasn't really being that efficient. I mean, I was doing stuff for YouTube, filming the video, so I kept stopping and starting just to get shorter chunks of video. You know, these pouches last 80 minutes. I don't want to have to scrub through 8 minutes of video. And I went off and done a KVD special wilderness event. I try not to miss the special events because, you know, you can't have enough Dragon Rider boots, can you? Really. Then after using about 1100 scrolls, I ran out of the summoning potions that I bought. I only bought 200, wasn't sure how many I need. Obviously nowhere near enough. I had to buy some more. So as it was going so quickly, I decided at this point I'm just going to keep going. I was just going to do the 5,000 scrolls and see if I got lucky, but I decided at this point I'm just going to keep going. I'll buy more scrolls if I have to. I'm going to keep going until I get that monkey skull. So off to the GE at the Max Guild to buy some more pots. I bought another 1k. Just paid whatever the GE price was, paid completely over odds. I should have done a little flip check and see what it was, but I just bought as many as I could. Spent another 16 mil, so it's taking me up to about, I think about 44, 45 mil outgoings now. You know, we'll do the maths at the end and see how much this actually cost. And here we are coming to the end of our first pouch, the 80-minute pouch, and I've got through about 1,200, you know, scrolls. So it's going quite quickly. Obviously, I didn't buy enough potions, but yeah, good start. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it ends. Time to start the real grind and get through some more pouches. Second pouch wasn't really much interesting to say. I did get my first rare bone. It was a curved bone, so utterly useless, but you know, at least I got something different. This pouch, I did it a bit more efficiently. I was getting more of the rhythm of the clicking, and I got through about 1,500 scrolls. So, you know, good job. Next pouch was quite eventful. I got a long bone, so another rare useless bone, and then my second curved bone, and then a third curved bone. So I was really punching with my RNG luck, but you know, useless bones. But then, eventually, I got it. The fabled monkey skull. So, off to Apatol, obviously, wielding my old GreeGree and wearing some form of monkey speak amulet. I've got the Cramulet, I'm completely updated. And going to the magic shop just here down this back alley to buy myself a monkey talisman. Then it's off to the south side of the island. Quickest way there is down just east of the agility course over this bridge. You have to unequip the GreeGree just to do the final jump, re-equip the GreeGree and go down into the tunnels. Then a run through a tunnel, quite easy because now you've got a GreeGree, you're not going to get attacked, there's falling rocks, but it's fairly easy. All the way to the end, and when you get to the end, speak to this mage here and hand him your monkey skull and your talisman, and he will give you your blue monkey GreeGree. Mission accomplished. So, for the important stuff, how long did it take and how much did it actually cost me to get my Blue Gorilla GreeGree? I did it on my third pouch. I had 30 minutes left on the pouches are 80 minutes long. It works out roughly 3.5 hours. Now, I wasn't being very efficient. I did take breaks, so, I thought it was going to be a 10-hour grind. 3.5 hours, great. I used 3,620 scrolls. That's not bad at all. Now, if you remember, in total, I paid about 45 million for all my supplies, and I ended up with about 15 million worth of bones that I could sell. I didn't get 15 million worth, but I put them on the GE at -20 just to get rid of them fast. Probably got about 10 million back on them. I worked out the scrolls and the pouches I had left were worth about 10 million. I mean, prices are funny. If you're going to do this, please flip check and work out what's the most efficient way. From what I can work out, the most efficient way at the minute is to buy the pouches and then make your own scrolls. So I came to an arrangement, a mate of mine wanted to do it as well. So I sold him what I had left over for cost. So I gave him, over 1,000 scrolls and nearly 100 pouches, 10 million, what I paid for them. I'm happy with that. So the bones and the leftovers, it's 20 million back. I sold the potions for about 5 million. I got ripped off on them. Seriously, if you're going to do this, check the prices by flipping, because I paid way over the odds. All in all, once I sold stuff off, it only cost me about 20 million. And as I've wanted this Blue Gorilla GreeGree for years, I am chuffed with that. I am really happy with that. Can't wait to show it off next time there is a penguin on Apatol. Now, one last thing, thought I'd share this with you. This isn't a fluke, because as I said, I sold some of the bones to a mate of mine, and another mate who was interested in what I was doing. He went and bought some stuff himself, and guess what? They both did it. Finny said it took him 1,500 scrolls roughly to do it, and Santos, jammy little bugger, he said it only took him about half hour, so he didn't use many scrolls at all. So, thank you for watching, and good luck if you want to get yourself a Blue Gorilla GreeGree. Goodbye.